So the Glorious Model O has been around for about 4 years, and I still strongly believe that this is the perfect mouse for Hypixel Bedwars, or at least as close as you can get the perfect. So I've been using this mouse for about a year now, which is about as long as I've been competitively playing Hypixel Bedwars, and I've used a lot of other mice within that time period, and none have come close to the performance of the Model O. The first thing that deters people from it is definitely the price. It's a little bit expensive, but I would say that it's worth. But I'd say that it's worth every dollar, and I have not had any problems with this mouse breaking or anything like a lot of people have complained about. But what I have had problems with breaking is newer Glorious mice. So I feel like the quality has decreased over time, and I think that this is still the best model of a glorious mice that you can get nowadays. As far as CPS, you're definitely going to be getting the highest CPS possible when butterfly or double clicking, and yeah, this mouse just double clicks super well. It even triple clicks sometimes, which is like really good. I mean, there are mice that can double click better than this, or butterfly click a little bit higher CPS, like the Bloody A70, but the build quality is just really awful on those mice. So I feel like this is the best option. So yeah, as far as the weight of the mouse, which I think is potentially the best part of this mouse, it's like, I actually don't know how heavy it is. I'll put it up on screen, but it does not feel too light, but it's not too heavy either. Like, a lot of people think it's going to be way too light, but honestly, I really like the weight of the mouse. Yeah, I feel like it perfectly suits me. So I'll do a little test here, see how high CPS I can get. On the left click, I'm getting like 20. I saw 24 for a second. As you can see, I have a CPS counter on the bottom. And right click, I think I saw 24, 25. Like, you can get pretty high CPS with it. As far as issues with the mouse, which I really can't say I have many, I guess I could say that the software is kind of problematic sometimes. The software does, like, at one point, it did just, like, randomly crash whenever you plug your mouse into a certain USB port, and I don't really know why. Like, it would crash every time you try loading it up. But I don't know if that's been fixed, but it's not too hard to just switch the USB port that your mouse is in. So it's not the end of the world. Oh, yeah, overall, butterfly clicks really well. If you do jitter click though, I don't personally jitter click, so I can't really say how well it does it. But from people that I know that jitter click, they say that the clicks are a little bit too heavy for jitter until the mouse breaks in a little bit. But you can probably find better options if you jitter click. For drag clicking, this is still a pretty good option for drag clicking. So if you put electrical tape on the mouse, it can drag click pretty decently. I can't drag click right now because I don't have electrical tape on it, and it's a little bit hard to do it without that. So you could technically find, again, like the Bloody A70 does drag click better. Like, you just get higher CPS with the Bloody A70, but the build quality is awful. So I'd say that this is much better, and it's way too heavy. Like, the Bloody A70 is extremely heavy and uncomfortable to use. And honestly, in Bedwars, if you're a Bedwars player, you don't really need to drag click that much. So not being able to drag click super well is not that big of a deal, but it does drag click well enough. Yeah, if you're a drag click main though, and you like use it consistently through your gameplay, this still is a good option. Don't get me wrong. It's just not quite as good as the Bloody A70 for drag clicking, but the weight makes up for it. Like, the weight on this mouse feels so good. So yeah, if you do have problems with this mouse, such as, in my case, when I had the problems with the USB port and didn't really know what was going on, this mouse, the company for the mouse, Glorious, actually has really good customer support and really fast customer support too. It only took about 20 minutes for them to fix the issue. So I would definitely say that the customer support is good if that was a concern of yours. And yeah, overall, I think that this mouse is really good. Best butterfly clicking mouse, period. If you drag click, it's still one of the better mice, and if you jitter click, you can probably find a better option. Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Bedwars Trios lately with this mouse, of course. I've been using this mouse ever since I got it. I've never even felt like I've never felt the need to switch mice, and yeah, there's really nothing to complain about. So the shape of the mouse is also very comfortable. It is not an ergonomic mouse, which, if you don't know, ergonomic mice are very bad for Minecraft, especially if you butterfly click. So it's not an ergonomic mouse. I can't pronounce that. So it's not an ergonomic mouse, and it's very, very lightweight. Like on a lot of other mice that I used to use consistently before I got this mouse, I would start to get cramps in my hand, and it would be very uncomfortable a lot of times. And I've never had that issue with this mouse. I've been able to just butterfly click 24/7 with no issues. Oh, I don't think I win this here. Oh, what did I do? So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and if you do decide to get this mouse for yourself, there is a link, an Amazon link in the description. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.